No one cleans like Gaston, quarantines like Gaston. No one stops spreading COVID-19 like Gaston. He's especially good at self-isolating. 3 cheers for good guy, Gaston. Rated E for everything. You're here with Rated E for everything.
The podcast where we talk a little about a lot.
So today, Chanel and I did a live video. I don't know if you guys were watching, and it's not going to be the day it releases. I don't know. Timing is weird when you're talking about podcast stuff. Anyway, we did some live videos on Facebook, and we got some of your guys' questions, and that's this whole podcast is going to be us answering questions.
We're going to be answering fan questions.
If I knew how to talk, it would be perfect.
Why would you need to learn how to talk on a podcast?
Yeah, right?
Unnecessary, really.
Cammy game?
Yeah, Cammy game. Broad, everything. Let's do it.
You ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Pirates.
Soap. Oh, man, that is so far off. Pirates and soap.
Well, I can think of something that they have in common.
Me too, maybe. We're just gonna.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Water.
Scurvy. Oh. That's hard.
Isn't scurvy like lack of water?
Scurvy is like lack of vitamins.
Okay.
I don't have anything. Okay, so it's water and scurvy.
What do you get when you like have scurvy?
Jaundice. I don't know. Okay.
This is kind of gross, but I'm going to go for it.
I don't know then. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Pee.
Dehydration. Huh. Not bad. A little closer than I thought. Pee and dehydration.
I have to look something up before I say it because this is what pee was what I was going with, but I have another thing that I need to look up.
But wait, if you have to look it up, then I definitely don't know.
No, I just you know that what it is, but I just want to make sure that it's what I think it is because it might not be.
Pee, dehydration. Okay.
This is the 4th one, right?
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna say, and it's not.
It's not going to be what I'm going to say either. I'm going to stick with what I'm going to say because I still feel like this is a cause of it, but I'm probably wrong, so let's just do it.
And I'm totally off then.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna...
I am too.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Anemia.
Yellow. Oh, I see.
But I
That's
don't
a
think-
lack of iron.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I feel like it has to do with lack of water too. It didn't say it in the description, but I feel like that contributes.
I just
Maybe
know.
it doesn't.
I just know you need iron if
Yeah.
you have anemia, and you have thin blood. That's all I know.
I should have said yellow. That would have made more sense.
That's okay. That was. I mean, from where we started, we
Yeah,
got
we
pretty
got
close.
close.
Yeah. Okay.
First question, if you have them at the ready.
Yeah. So we will start right here. So, amid this coronavirus, we have a question saying, "What concerts were you hyped for before Corona happened to the world?"
Do you have anything in mind? I think I have an idea, but I don't know if it's still happening or not. That's why I'm a little unsure.
I actually just got tickets for Hayley Williams.
I'm so sorry. When is that?
I believe it's end of July or early August.
Okay.
And it's not officially canceled, but I have a very strong feeling that it's going to be.
So that's sort of how my thing is. Livy and I last year, we went to the W101 WKQX picnic.
Yes.
And that's, I think, around the same time, maybe end of June instead. And I think that's going to definitely get canceled.
Yeah.
But, which sucks because one of my favorite bands is playing, and that would be the only reason I'm going. I want to go see Foster the People.
Oh,
and they haven't toured in forever, or at least been here in forever.
It's so sad.
And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And I also wanted to go see AJR in August. They're touring
yeah,
again.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and I think that's the only that's a maybe. Another one that I'm not sure exactly when it is, and it might be in August too. But these tickets sold out fast. You probably heard about it. The Fall Out Boy and Green Day with Weezer thing.
It's called like the Mother fucking huge
Something
tour
like
or
that.
something ridiculous.
Those tickets sold out like that. And one of my friends has tickets to go, and I wanted to get tickets for Olivia, but he said they sold out so fast, so it wasn't even like a chance. But I don't know if they're gonna cancel that or
probably.
reschedule.
And the MCR's return is probably gonna be canceled.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to happen too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And then, gosh, this is really...
I'm more just pissed about, like, yes, concerts, but also like all the Comic Cons and stuff, because I was so
Yeah.
hyped to go to those. Like, especially this year after dressing up as Obi-Wan, I was more excited now because I feel like I'm more involved. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, totally. And I mean, this was the year that we were like, all right, let's hit this one, this one, this
Yeah,
one, like
right.
tagging each other every day and somewhere we wanted to go. And now it's just all gone.
Well, hopefully, I know a lot of them are in the summer, so maybe by then this will be like fixed, or at least relatively. I don't think so.
No idea, honestly. No
There's
clue.
the Tabasco sauce I was looking for.
Oh, the baby one.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute. Okay, next. We did the snack one already. So.
Yeah.
If you could ask your pet one thing, what would it be?
I would ask Holiday if I annoy her and if she loves me, because I get serious doubts sometimes.
What if she was just like, nah, bro?
What do you mean? She's like, yeah.
She was just like, no, I don't love you.
Like, I don't fuck with you.
Like, would you just be, and like, that's the only time she was allowed to talk, and then you were just heartbroken forever?
Yeah, I was like,
like, and
no
then
answer, and then every time I interact with her, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, you hate me.
She hates me so much. And then every day you'd wake up and be like, did I fix it? Do you love me now? And she would never answer.
And I would never know.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking. I would ask Lyra if her life was good enough, like if she was happy with the life she had, because I mean, they're only here for a short time, and I have to make it good.
That's true. I feel like I was thinking, like, if I would ask Lyra something, I would ask her how she was feeling, like, about this move and stuff, and maybe how you could, like, help her get through it, because I know it's been hard on her.
Yeah, my poor baby, she's got separation anxiety now. I just want to make her life good, so I think I'd just be like, what do you need?
Yeah.
That's like, my question. What do you need?
How can I help you?
Yeah. My poor little baby. Yeah.
I like how we talk about them like they're people. They are people.
They
honestly.
are people. They're my people.
I agree.
That's a really good question. One thing is so hard. There's so many things I want to like talk to my pet about. So I also want to ask PT if he's okay. So PT Barnum, Phineas, if you will, is my fish. He's a beta. And for the last 3 to 4 months, he's been swimming sideways. He's still alive. He still eats. He still interacts. He's just sideways, which I know is like swim bladder is what I've read. But like everything that you're supposed to do to fix it is not helping. But he's getting along just fine. I don't know.
And what was your fish before that? Was Nova, right?
I had Nova. And then a year before that, I had Sonic. And then my very first fish was Calypso.
It's fun.
Yeah. Calypso lived for 4 years.
How long was Nova alive for? A while, I felt.
Nova was actually the shortest life. R.I.P. Nova. He got stuck to a filter. So, yeah, he was only like maybe 8 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did I think that it was longer than that?
I had Sonic for like 2.5 years.
Because you got PT like when you moved in, right?
Yeah. Like a little bit after, because I still had Nova when I moved in.
Yeah.
And then he got stuck to a filter. And then like a week or 2 later, I got PT.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just want to see if he's okay. I don't know. All right. So this one I'm excited to talk about. How long do you honestly think you can survive an apocalypse? And then the follow-up question from someone else is, what's your favorite Oh, no, we did that one. It's following. What's the most important item you'll need during an apocalypse?
What apocalypse are we talking here?
I'm going to go ahead and say like zombie apocalypse. That's what everyone usually is talking about.
Yeah, I figured as much. How long would I survive?
Yeah.
I would base that on what type of zombies they were.
We're going Walking Dead zombies.
So slow.
And not like World War Z zombies.
Because I was going to say, if it's like speed sprinting zombies, like I'm dead. Like
instantly.
So it's
Same.
over.
Same.
Walking Dead zombies, I think that I could survive a while. And I think that I would do that by just being quiet and just like avoiding them. You know what I mean?
What about resources?
I know you have like contingency plans and I don't. I know that's terrible.
Come with me, friend.
Yeah, that was gonna be mine. Is like the way I would survive. Go to Chanel and her whole family because I feel like they're more prepared than I am.
Yeah, I mean Cameron's gonna be the one that lives through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think again, if we're going Walking Dead zombies, I I want to say I'd live a long time, but I have messed up feet. So if I get like surprise attacked, I'm fucked. Like I'm done for.
Really?
Yeah. Because I have to like stretch my heels before I walk because I have like a really messed up tendon.
Yeah.
And if like we got surprise attacked, I'd just like hobble my way along trying to get out of the way and I'd get dead real fast.
Yeah, I think I would survive a decent amount of time too. I would hope anyway that I am prepared enough. Relatively.
Yeah. If supplies lasted where I could like keep my inserts or some kind of inserts,
Yeah.
I think I'd be fine. But if I didn't have those, I'd be fucked.
I think that it just is going to come down to, like, it's not the zombies that are going to kill me. It's going to be the stupid people that screw
the
you
people.
over.
Exactly. It's definitely going to be people. The greedy people. The people that are right now stealing all the toilet paper is the people that you have to worry about during the apocalypse.
And that's why at some point, like, I feel like you need, like, it's so dumb to me to kill other people during an apocalypse. Like, you need each other to survive. But if they're going to come for you, like, then you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
I always, watching The Walking Dead, I'm like, this is so stupid. Like, why would people fight right now? Like, obviously the zombies are the enemy. And now that I've seen how this whole COVID thing has gone with just stocking up on supplies, I'm like, oh, no, people would definitely fight each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's for sure. People are so greedy.
Yeah, it's really dumb. I've never watched The Walking Dead, but I feel like they just do that to create central conflict. And that's what I always sort of thought was like, oh, well, you know, if they just were fighting zombies the whole time, like, it'd be kind of a slow show because they're slow zombies, so you could just, like, avoid them.
Yeah.
Unless they were moving in big packs, but it's dumb. Like, people just need to...
People suck.
Yeah.
People are the worst. People would definitely be the conflicts in Walking Dead.
What would you say your most needed resource or, like, thing you would need during a zombie apocalypse would be?
I mean, aside from like food and water, I would go like Michonne style. I know you don't watch the show, but
I know
like,
she got a samurai sword.
The katana, yeah. Because if you get like a heavy weapon, it'll get stuck in them.
Yeah.
And then like you can't pull it out and you're screwed. And then if you get a gun, you need ammo or it doesn't work.
And you make too much noise.
And you make noise. So I would definitely go like sword or something.
I agree. I would go with a sword too. Like I have swords, so.
I mean, if we were talking like fantasy world, the best weapon would be a lightsaber.
I would agree with that. That would be awesome.
It would be so cool. So easy too.
If you get a good sword that's sharp enough, you know what I would say? I know you said heavy weapons are bad, but I think that if you got like a good spear, that would be helpful because then you could keep them away from you while also like jabbing and killing them.
Yeah, but can you imagine if you speared a zombie through the chest and then like couldn't get it back out?
Yeah, that would be a problem too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that would be the same for a sword, but I feel like it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like the arrowhead.
I think that I would definitely have like a sort of like how Daryl has in The Walking Dead, like a crossbow or a bow.
That'd be cool.
I think I would honestly prefer to have a bow though instead of a crossbow.
It'd be cool, but you still need ammo or you're screwed.
And that's what I was going to say next is like Native Americans survived by making their own arrows for centuries. So
true.
I guess just, figure out how to make them yourself.
That's a lot of work.
No, for sure.
For an imperfect machine,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. And then my like silly contingency plan is to get a bunch of generators that are solar powered and then hook them up to treadmills and just surround your house in treadmills. Because if they're Walking Dead style, they're not going anywhere. They're going to step on that treadmill forever or fall and get shredded. And then my other plan is, like those videos where people call someone from the other room and they like run into plastic wrap?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Plastic wrap, treadmills, and also pull doors because zombies push.
You told me about this before and it's still funny. It's still funny. Like, that's awesome.
I think it'd work.
If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be?
My immediate answer is wolf just because it's my favorite animal.
But that's basically a dog. Like, I don't want
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. So maybe like a bear. Like,
that would be awesome.
Like a friendly bear. Or like
a big old polar bear.
Yeah.
Aww, I would love to have a polar bear as a pet.
That'd be awesome.
That's my answer.
It would be that or like a white tiger, like something crazy.
That would be fun. I think I would still like my favorite animal. I think I would pick like maybe a zebra or something because like
that would be cute. That'd be
or
really
a seal.
Cute. That would be hard. You can only hang out with them for limited time.
Yeah. This one's for me actually. If I could do one thing as Ezio, what would I do or relive from the game? I think that the moment that you kill Are you gonna play the games?
Eventually, but go ahead. I'll forget the names by then.
There's like the main antagonist of the second one, which is Brotherhood, and his name is Cesare Borgia. He's like the son of the main antagonist from the first one.
Definitely gonna forget that name.
That's fine. And he's a major asshole. Like he's so shitty. He's like the worst, like one of the worst antagonists ever. And I would definitely like want to relive killing him because it was just felt good.
Is this like relive like playing the game, or or like relive like you're put into the game?
Oh, I guess relive playing the game.
Okay, if you were put into the game, what moment would you want to happen?
I think I would want to experience the first time taking the leap of faith.
I don't play those games, but I know that, and we also saw the movie. That would be so much fun.
I feel like as Ezio is like learning how to be an assassin, like the moment you take that first leap of faith and jump off that point is insane. And I think that would be really cool to experience, especially since in order for that to be a real thing, the physics would need to exist. The atmosphere on Earth would have to be like Jupiter's atmosphere.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Or you'd like shatter your legs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good moments in Assassin's Creed, and I've honestly debated replaying through all of Ezio's story because it's so good. It's heartbreaking, and it's also amazing at times, and there are a lot of really good moments. Another one is like the first time he becomes an assassin, like when he's officially inducted into the Brotherhood.
Oh, okay.
And it's that's a special moment. That's from the second one, like the first one that he's in. So Assassin's Creed 2, and it's like you see it's actually a lot of famous people who really existed, like Machiavelli and Da Vinci and stuff. And you guys are all in like a tower, and I don't remember exactly, but he's sort of like you get branded kind of, but it's like wow, like that's real. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. It's cool.
That's a cool question. That's a good one. What else we got?
If you could take Michelle on one vacation, what would it be?
All right. So Michelle in this reference is Carl's mom.
Yes.
I would take Michelle on like a month-long trip to Italy because
she's Italian and she would love that.
Yeah. But like literally everything she's ever wanted to see there. Mm-hmm. Because
she's actually been to Italy before. Did you know that?
I think I did know that.
She went there for her honeymoon with my father.
Yeah, but like I want to take you on like this
the
trip,
whole
like
thing.
through the whole thing, and just whatever she wants to do. Because, gosh, does that woman deserve a vacation? My goodness. Yeah, I would take her on like a full Italian trip and whatever she wants to do, and all the legitimate foods and sightseeing, and then like the local stuff is what I think she'd really want to see.
Yeah.
So.
If I could pick one, and I actually told her about this before, I said that when I got rich, I would do this. I like that idea. I think that idea is actually better than mine, but I had this in mind already. So one of her favorite TV shows is Dancing with the Stars. Like she's been watching it probably since it was created. And I would love to take her to LA, and we would just stay there throughout the duration of the show. And she would go to like every live recording and watch every show. And then if I could add more to it, maybe get her to like meet the judges and like the famous like people, like the professional dancers, like the ones that she likes, even people who weren't on the show anymore, like who used to be. I would want her to be able to meet them and like talk to them and like dance with like
she would just melt. My goodness, that's fun.
What's his name? I think it's Mark. I don't remember his last name, but he used to be on it and he was always her favorite, and I would like her to meet him. Maybe if I was able to do that from Dancing with the Stars, I think that would be cool. Or like talk to Bruno, one of the judges, or any of the judges, and I just be there to experience all of it like live.
Yeah. Wow. God. I don't know. I think yours is better, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. That's a good one.
I'm going to read one more and then hand it back to you.
Okay.
If you were arrested, what was it for?
I was never arrested.
I've never been arrested either.
I've got really close, but it was for something silly. But I've never actually been arrested.
Do you want to talk about it?
We were at a mixer. So this was
that's exciting.
8th grade. It was a lot different then. And we would walk from school to McDonald's. Like everyone there would go to McDonald's. It was just like the thing.
Okay.
And so we would all walk there, and we would walk through like back streets, like random residential areas.
Yeah.
And I was with my group of friends. There was like 7 of us, and we just see everyone behind us sprinting. And we're like, what the hell? And like we're like yelling to people, like, what happened? Like, why is everyone running away? Like, what is going? Are we gonna die? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And someone, as they were running by, was like, oh, those kids just like shattered a bunch of windows. They threw rocks at the windows. Like, we're taking off. And so everyone was running.
Yeah.
So me and my friend group were like, well, if you run, you're guilty, right?
Yeah.
Like, it looks bad.
Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
Right. So we just kept walking, like, just chill. And everybody else is, like, sprinting away.
Yeah.
And then, of course, this cop drives up and makes all of us go in a car. And he, like, stops on the side of the road and puts us on the ground. Like, outside, like, on some... There's a building over there that's, like, abandoned. And we're, like, on this rock driveway. And he's screaming at us.
Oh, my God.
Like, in our face, screaming at us.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, like, if we did it, we would have ran away.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. And he basically just went on this huge power trip. Like, don't you effing talk right now. Like, I'm in charge. Like, you can't say anything. Like, your asses are going in jail, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Mind you, we're like 11, 12.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
For real.
And he's just screaming at us. And then he goes, I'm going to call the cops with the canine units and you're all going to get searched. And we're like, okay, like, cool.
Not like they have anything on us.
Right. And my friend, his name was Tom, he got thrown on an empty pack of cigarettes, like, on the ground.
Okay.
And he, like, shifted, and this empty pack, like, moved over.
Oh, my God.
And this cop, like, blew up on him in his face, like, spitting on him. And my friend, like, picked it up and was like, look, it's garbage. Like, it's empty. And the dude's like, you hid them. Like, just went off, like, nuts.
Yeah.
And then told us we were all going to the station to get arrested. And then we just got picked up. Like, that was it. Like, he was just on this major power trip.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if we would have broke some windows, don't you think we would have tried to, like, hide?
For real.
Instead of, like, the 6 of us walking down the middle of the street.
Yeah,
Like, what do you think?
An idiot.
So,
oh, well.
Yeah. Other than that, I almost a couple times, but never actually did.
Yeah. I've never been arrested, but the only time that I can ever think of I was in real peril actually happened this year. I think I've told you the story already, actually. I was at a high school party, so I already know there's some dumb things happening. There were kids with legal drugs, so like a lot of weed, just like rolling blunts in the corner and stuff, and like there was alcohol present, like jungle juice and stuff. And I made sure, like, I've heard about these parties before, and it was after homecoming, so I was like, why don't we just go? Like, all my friends are gonna be there. I want to be with my friends after. It's my senior year. Like, I should go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I made sure not to, like, get involved in any of that stuff, because I was like, if the cops do show up, because they constantly talk about how these things get busted,
Right.
I don't want to be incriminated in any way. So we're all down in this basement that's like, I'm 6 feet tall, and my head, like, it was like 50 people packed into this small basement. I know you guys can't see, but probably like the size of this kitchen, but like 50 people in here.
Jesus.
So, and it was awful. And
high school.
And I'm like chilling in the corner with Olivia and a couple of my friends, and I'm like, I see there's like windows in the top of the basement, and I see like flashlights, and I'm like, there's no way that's someone's phone. So I like grabbed Olivia and 2 of my friends, and I like pushed us towards like the middle against like a wall kind of thing, so that people wouldn't see us, or like that we were sort of like away from everything. And so then a bunch of cops come like down the stairs. There's like 4 of them, and they're like, "What's going on here? Like, you got some weed, huh? Nice. Who brought the weed? Whose house is this?" And they're like asking everybody that is like, whose house is this? Whose house is this? Like, that's what they kept saying. It was scary, like, freaky as shit. And I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like worried, because I had heard stories. People were like, "Yeah, they just come in and start like arresting kids. Like, it's nuts like that." And I was like, I don't know what's happening. And then our old officer, security guy, I don't know what they're called, like police liaison. He's not this year, and he wasn't last year, but he used to be my freshman and sophomore year. He's a Summit police officer.
Yeah.
And he comes down the stairs, and he like looks around, and he sees we're all Argo kids, and he's like, go. He's like, everybody go.
Everyone get out.
And I was like, oh my God. And so we're like running out, like everyone's leaving, and I see the kid whose house it is, like he's in handcuffs, and I'm like, bro, what? And then like one of my other friends was like on the street. He's like, oh, bro, like party at my house or whatever. And he like
stupid.
And he like falls into the grass, and I'm like, all right, dude, like Jesus.
Idiot.
So Olivia and I leave, and that was like super scary, and I was super scared, like just in general. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I've never experienced anything like that. Like, I've been to high school parties before, but nothing as serious as that. Like, sort of like low key, kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Where it's like a small group of people instead of like 100 to like 50 to 75 people and stuff like that. And as we're leaving, we like drove down the like out of the street and down, and there's like a police officer, like a police House, what? Oh my god, a police house. That's so stupid. Police office,
Station.
police station.
Oh my God, a police house.
Right on the
they
corner.
they live here.
Like you go out the street and you turn left, and there's a
there's
police
house.
station, police station right there. And I'm like, how stupid was this kid to like have this party right here? Like, are you kidding me? You must be so stupid to do that. You know, there's a
Yeah.
police station right next to your house, pretty much. Like, why?
Yeah, you're
You know what I
dumb.
mean?
Yeah,
So-
one of my brother's parties did get busted, and then I had a close encounter when I was at like a club in downtown Honolulu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but never got arrested, so we'll leave it there.
Yeah, I haven't either. I imagine if I would get arrested, it would be for public urination. I don't know why.
Probably.
Just seems right.
Probably. Yeah. Do you know you have to register as an offender if you do that?
A public urination offender.
Yeah, like public. No, like as it like a like any public nudity, you have to like go tell your neighbors. Like I was arrested for public nudity. Sorry.
That would be terrible and real awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, I pissed in public. Sorry.
Yeah, and then same if you like get caught having sex in a car.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep, you have to like register. That's
Huh.
bad. Bad news bears. Okay. Here we go. Marvel or DC?
Marvel movies, DC comics.
Exactly. Exactly that. That forever, I think.
And TV shows, probably DC too. Because Marvel doesn't have a whole lot of TV shows. Oh, no.
Yeah, they do.
Marvel shows. I like Marvel shows better. Because some of the DC shows, like the CW shows, aren't of the best quality.
But Gotham.
Gotham is really good. You
Yeah.
need to finish that.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I would say that I like, besides Gotham, like I like Arrow and I like Flash. But I would say that I like shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Daredevil more. Because they're like better quality, I think. Like I know that doesn't mean everything. But just the story is sometimes really subpar. And I think that if they had like superior writing as well as superior like
Resources.
that it could be a lot better than it is.
Yeah, I started on comics before movies, so
And
I
was
would,
the opposite.
yeah, so I would probably put DC first, but Marvel Cinematic Universe is just like blowing away the DCU right now.
Yeah,
Like
like astronomically blowing it away.
yes, so definitely Marvel on screen and DC on paper. So I was asking in our live video, I said, like, ask our opinions on hot topics, like what's going on in the world. And one of my friends was like, what's your opinion on Hot Topic? Like the store? So I'm going to go ahead and shoot that your way. What do you feel about Hot Topic?
Love it. Funko, the exclusive Funkos to Hot Topic are great. It's pretty much the only reason I go to Hot Topic is to get Funko Pops.
I used to go to Hot Topic with my brothers when it was like an emo kid store. And then all the way through Funko Mania. So I love Hot Topic.
Yeah, so do I. It's good stuff.
Okay, so I want you to pick an anime character. I'll pick a superhero. We'll see who we think will win.
Okay. Does it have to be one that you know? That would probably make sense.
No. Go ahead. Just you'll have to explain to me.
Okay, I have one. Do you have one?
Yes.
Okay. Mine is going to be Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul,
Okay.
the main character.
Okay. Is that the guy that wears the mask, or do
Yes.
they all wear the mask?
No, that's him.
Okay. All right. So I kind of know. Sorry, Carlos. I'm not super educated in animes. I know I suck. I'm gonna pick. I don't know what that guy does, so I'm just gonna pick a random
That's
hero.
fine.
I'm picking Blue Beetle.
Which one?
Jaime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. I think it's so Kaneki goes through a lot of different character changes.
Okay.
There's one where he's like super ruthless, and you know how they have oh my god, now I'm gonna forget. It's called like they have the ghouls in this show have like things that come out of their body.
Yeah,
Like-
it's like it kind of looks like the Iron Spider, but it's
Yeah.
like dark.
So his is there's like the normal one, and then there's one that he gets and he kind of goes insane, and it's like he's got like it's metal and it's like a centipede kind of thing.
Okay.
And I think that if he had like the centipede thing and he was like kind of insane, that he would like murder Blue Beetle. Like Blue Beetle would just die. Like
Just like no contest.
No, like he would like Blue Beetle would give his all, but I think that Kaneki would kill him. In this case, like with the metal.
Yeah, but
like,
he's got like a super plasma cannon. No chance.
they heal. They have like healing. So
then
like,
there's absolutely no chance.
yeah, but then if it's like normal Kaneki kind of thing, like with just with like the regular thing that comes out of his back, Blue Beetle will probably win. Just because like even though he could heal, Blue Beetle will probably wear him down.
Blue Beetle is basically like Iron Man, but with different blasters and kind of more. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say like more adaptive suit, but Iron Man as he gets more good
technologically advanced.
Yeah, it's about the same. So he's like DC's Iron Man sort of.
Pretty
He's
much.
just young. He's really young. So
I think it depends on Kaneki as a character, and then like Blue Beetle will probably like win in one regard and then maybe like lose in the other. At least in my opinion.
We'll leave that up for the listeners to decide. Carl.
Yeah.
I would like you, well, the listeners would like you to talk about your most awkward boner. So let me just preface this by saying that we asked people to ask really taboo, out there questions that they would feel uncomfortable asking anyone else, like things they would want to know or hear about, but like they wouldn't ask their normal friends.
Anyway, my most awkward boner, I kept saying that on the stream, and I honestly like can't think of one.
You better come up with a good story. You really let it on.
There have been some really weird ones in church. I just feel like that's just like a sin.
Just leave it at that. Oh, that's so funny. Like prompted, or just like one of those where like, little dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, little dude, what are you doing kind of thing.
That's actually
Want to hear
amazing.
something super messed up that is on my bucket list?
I do.
To beat off in a church bathroom.
Okay, so I thought you were going to say to make love in one of the confession booths. That's what I thought you were going to go for.
That's pretty bad, but I feel like just like beating off in a church bathroom is just like
shamelessly beating off.
I don't care. Like I just don't give a shit about this establishment at all.
That's on your bucket list. Oh.
I've gotten close. I just can't. I don't ever have the balls to go through with it.
Every
time
time you go to the washroom now, your mom's going to be like, 2 minutes. That's it. That's all you get.
Some other bad ones just like happened in like junior high. Like I've gotten to a point now where if I get like a boner in high school, like I can hide it like relatively well. But in junior high, when I was less equipped, like it was bad.
I'm glad I don't have to worry about that.
It's like you got to position it in a certain way, and sometimes you can't. And I learned how to now, but then, like in 7th and 8th grade, I was like,
well, this
what are
is
you
here.
doing?
This is here now. Sorry, everybody else.
It would just like thump on the top of my desk, and I'm like,
this again.
Not an awkward boner story, but we had to do a presentation on a book called The Giver. And it was about contraception, contraceptives and stuff. And so I was talking about like how men could prevent like not sex, but like pregnancy.
Men can prevent sex. Well, they can.
Abstinence is key. And I think I like was talking and I said vasectomy, and I was like, vasectomy for a presentation in front of my entire class, and everybody just burst out laughing. And then I was like,
puberty is fun.
Yeah. So that's awkward boner stories.
All right, I'm gonna hand it back to you. These aren't even the raunchy ones yet. These are not asked anonymously. We have a whole page of anonymous questions still coming up.
Your most backfired pickup line.
I don't know that I've ever used like
I haven't either.
Like actual pickup lines to flirt with someone.
No, usually like everybody who I've been with, I've usually been like friends with before.
Not me, not like friends with. I just don't use like cheesy pickup lines. I'll just be like,
just like, you want this ass.
No, no. I'm just an honest person, so I'll just be like, wow, you're gorgeous, and that's it.
That's it. Let's do it.
That's it. That's over.
Yeah, I'm pretty straightforward like that too. I usually like to get to know a person more, but I don't use pickup lines. Like I'm not. Like
I'll just go up to a stranger and be like, wow, you're real hot.
I'm just like, I just shower people in compliments. Yeah. So it's like, it's so much easier that way.
Yeah.
Like
just be nice.
Like this one girl, I was like, this didn't backfire, but it was in my geometry class freshman year, and she was like sitting at a table.
Break my phone.
Table
that's fine.
Away from me, and it was like before class started, and I like got up and like walked over and sat across from her, and I was like, you have gorgeous eyes, like beautiful blue eyes, and she was just like.
Blown away.
And I was like,
yeah, just be honest and be nice, and it works.
And she had a boyfriend at the time, so that was fun.
Yeah, whatever.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Have you accidentally farted in public before, Chanel? And if you did you get caught?
I think everyone farts in public sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it just happens.
Have you ever gotten caught?
Not by anyone that matters, like people I know.
Yeah.
But that's because like I have no shame. I'll be like, oh man, accidentally tooted, my bad, and then that's that. But no, nothing like terrible. I think the worst time ever is like I was working out and doing like leg lifts, but where your partner has to like throw them down and you have to like keep them from touching the floor.
Yeah.
Like I tooted during one of those.
Nice.
That was about it.
My worst one was in 4th grade.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, this one was coming no matter what. And I was just hoping and praying that I was like, maybe I could sneak it out without it making any noise.
No.
Could not.
No.
Teacher was talking to us like in the middle of a conversation, and I just like let that bitch rip, and it was god awful.
Oh my god.
And I was like, it was the book, and she was like, it wasn't.
Just flat out like, shut up, Carl. We know
like,
you did it.
She's like, it definitely wasn't.
That's so horrible.
I've had a couple bad ones like recently where like I thought it was gonna be silent and then it wasn't. And then if I'm around my friends, I'll be like, yeah, dude, you smell that? That was me.
I
But
did that.
sometimes like people are like, what was that? And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, that's terrible. And I'm
Oh
like,
jeez, is there a dog in here? Like,
like, I just shit my pants. You'll never know.
Carl comes home and he's like, Mom, guess what I did?
So yeah, but it was fun. Plus me and that teacher were cool, so I wasn't too embarrassed. And at the time, I didn't really give a shit.
I love that she was just like, no, Carl, you farted. Let everyone know.
Yeah.
Hide it. Don't hide.
Don't hide it.
Just revel in your shame.
When did you know you were going to ask your partner to ask her to marry you, Chanel?
Like year 1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, you quiet down over there. We're recording.
Nice.
Yeah. This is kind of like a when you know, you know.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think there's a similar one. This is most embarrassing sex stories. I think
There's one in there. We'll get to that one.
We'll get to that. Your favorite Marvel hero versus your favorite DC hero, who would win? You want to go first?
Yeah, so I'll say who they are and you decide who wins because I don't think I can pick.
Okay.
Well, we're going to go Batman.
Obvious.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's do the billionaires. Batman and Iron Man.
I'm going to say Batman, to be honest with you. I think he could disable Tony Stark's suit and then it would just be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Tony's my boy, but I think that Batman would just outsmart him because I think Tony sometimes gets too cocky and then it's...
Exactly. That's it. Yeah. Agreed. He's going to get too big of a head and start gloating or doing one of his monologues and Batman's going to be like, sucker, I already rigged your suit.
Mine is going to be Iron Man as well.
Okay.
Because he's my all-time favorite. And... You know what? Actually, I'm going to do a different one because you did Iron Man. So I'm going to do my second favorite, which is Wolverine versus Red Hood.
That's tough because Wolverine heals.
Yeah.
So even if he did like his super amazing gunslinging, like Logan's just going to heal.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go Wolverine on that one.
Yeah, probably. I think Red Hood would put up a fight.
Oh, definitely.
I think it would be a hard fought win for Wolverine.
Be a really cool fight. They would both show up on motorcycles.
That would be gnarly.
Yeah, that'd be like a fun fan-made film.
And then if I had picked Iron Man, I think that Red Hood would beat him. Even with Iron Man's technology, like I think that Red Hood has the capability to go the distance, and honestly, he'll kill him. Like he won't. He doesn't.
Red
care.
Hood is trained by Batman, so it's like the same fight.
It is.
So nice.
What would you order from a Dairy Queen?
I'm gonna get a cookie dough and brownie batter blizzard.
Decent.
Yep.
I am going to get. I don't remember what it was, but it was a promotion for Guardians 2 that they had there.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And it was like brownie and caramel and something else.
It was called something with Groot. It was like Groot's Mix or something.
Yeah, but they had that at Dairy Queen, and that was fire. Like actual fuego. So I would definitely get that. If I could continue to order that, I would. And then last one for this. What are your guilty pleasures?
I really like Charlie's Angels. I know those movies are terrible, but I adore them. I love them so much. And I also really like celebrity gossip. I hate that I like it, but I like it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasures of mine. I secretly watch a lot of the like influencers on Snapchat.
Oh,
like I don't know
nice.
why, but like David Dobrik and
I
Emma
watch a lot of David Dobrik.
and Emma Chamberlain too. I don't know why. Like her shit is not good. It's so dumb. And
I do the same with like Tal and Adi. I want to say their last name is Fishman.
yeah, I don't know. So trying to think of other guilty pleasures. I love shoe shopping.
Me too. I don't know if I feel guilty about that.
As a boy, I do.
Why? That's so great.
I don't know. I just love shoes.
Listen, if a boy walks up and they got like
Mad shoe game.
mad shoe game, I'm attracted. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you walk up with like New Balance old man shoes, I don't want
I'm
it.
out.
I
I'm
don't
out
want
for
it.
Sure.
Right. Shoe game matters. You should be
Yeah.
proud of that one, I think. me personally, I think.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of things that are embarrassing, and I don't really have anything. Like, I'll tell you. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not very embarrassed by things.
No, not really.
Speaking of embarrassing, what was your most embarrassing sexual moment in your entire life?
As a total virgin,
Uh-huh.
I will have to go with a time when I was having a good time with myself.
Totally.
And I'm upstairs in my bedroom, and I had already said goodnight to my mom, and I was gonna have a just some fun before bed.
Party with your hands.
And I turn on the video, and it's much louder than I thought. And I turned it down right away, but my mom instantly calls up the stairs to me, "What are you doing up there?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Oops. Sorry.
And I'm like, "Oh my god." Meanwhile, like, the girl was she was just getting it. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. So it was very clear that something was occurring. Yourself?
Jeez. I'm just gonna go vague because my mom said she's gonna watch this, but there was teeth to genitals and blood, and it was bad. Bad news bears. His face right now.
Trying to think of the way to ask. Like, teeth, like your teeth on someone else's genitals and blood, or teeth on your genitals and blood?
The first option.
Your teeth on someone else's genitals and blood?
Yeah.
This just in, blowjob gone wrong.
Well, not quite. Not quite.
That's a whole different picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Bad news bears.
Okay,
I
next
don't know.
one.
I don't know if she'll ever listen to this. Who knows?
Next one.
Yeah, okay.
Next one.
Like I said, I have no shame, but Carl's a little
No, I just was like, I don't know. It's sounds
painful.
Like,
I'm
sounds
sure.
tough.
My tooth also bled. Like, if that gives you any idea of how horribly wrong it went. Yeah. No.
I know.
No. It was. So I'm gonna relay this better. We're gonna redo this. So there was me and a person, and there was a mouth and genitals, and then there was an arched back, and then there was a bloody tooth, and then there was bloody genitals, and it went horribly wrong. And that's my most embarrassing moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. I don't know. Terrible. We're just gonna move
At
on.
first. It says, when did you realize that you were here and indeed queer, Chanel? The answer to that is probably 7th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's early.
Yeah.
That's good though. I mean, that you realized it early.
Yeah. Like, that's factual. Like, I'm not... At first I was like, well, I think, but no. It was like 7th grade.
So were you like, just like, I like boys and girls, or I like just girls, or like?
No, it's always been both.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, like from the start. I
Yeah.
never had like a questioning period. I was like, no, yeah, this is it.
Cool. Well, that's
Yeah.
good then.
It was pretty simple, yeah.
Easy.
I had an easy go at it. A lot of people fight with themselves.
Nice.
The only reason I had a little bit of trouble is because I had a really strict father.
Mm-hmm. I can
And-
imagine.
Like, insanely strict, and that was like a no-go.
Did you ever tell him, or how did that go? Or
No, he never knew.
really?
He would not approve.
Yeah. What would you think he would think of like you and Hannah?
I think he would love Hannah as a person, but if he knew, I think he would say no, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks, but
It's sad, but he was a classic guy, so
yeah.
I get it.
What would you do if you could not stop profusely urinating in public? Like it stops when you get home and comes back when you walk back outside.
I would figure out a filtration suit and wear it, and then turn it into water and make fish happy.
I was thinking of just like, I don't know, basically a catheter.
Yeah, but like you still have to refill the bags, and if you're just continually doing it.
Yeah. So I mean, you would just go to the bathroom frequently.
Just switch out your bags all the time. I would just make like an Iron Man suit except for water filtration.
So it was just your pants.
It's just my pants, yeah, and it was just continually filtering this into water and like solving the water crisis in Africa or something.
I feel like I
or
would
Flint,
have it
Michigan, I guess.
Easier as a boy.
Yes.
Because I could just put my thingy in something.
I could just put my thingy in something. That is like the epitome of being a man. I just need to put my thingy in something.
It's my life. Stop. What is Google doing? Stop. It heard put my thingy in something and it just went off.
And it was like searching
Chanel.
your latest videos.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Who is your best friend?
My best friend is Anthony. That's all.
My best friend. I don't know. I have a lot of best friends. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Because you're my best friend, and your mom's my best friend, and like Tony and Mari are my best friends.
Yeah. I have a lot of like really good people who I'm close with.
My brothers are my best friends.
So, yeah.
But like Anthony's been my best friend for a long time, and we don't talk as much as we used to, but like we're still best friends, you know?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
You're my best friend, Carl.
I'm just going to skip the describe your best friend thing.
Well, he's got red hair, a couple freckles.
Have you ever tried any psychedelic drugs? Gonna be a no from me.
No.
Okay. That was easy. If you had the choice of eating 2 human eyeballs or dying, what would it be?
I would eat the
Eat
eyeballs in a heartbeat.
Eat the eyeballs
like
as well.
that's not.
Just honestly, like if it's gross, just like pop them in and just be like, just like swallow
Just
them
one,
bitches.
just one swallow and you're done.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't
I
think
would
that
imagine-
cannibalism freaks me out as much as it should.
I agree with you.
That's a sentence that shouldn't be on anything on social media, but it's true.
It's just meat.
Yeah.
We're all just
Like,
sacks of skin.
If
Just
it,
flush bags.
exactly, like if someone put human in front of me and was like, "I made you eat human," but it was good, I would have been like, "Well, that's okay." Like whatever.
Yeah, I just imagine that eyeballs would taste like fruit snacks. Sort of the image I'm having in my mind.
They're just gushers. Like that's so gross.
Or like
that made it worse. Like I was like, this is fine. I can do that. No problem. And then you're like, they're like fruit snacks. And now I'm grossed out. Like,
or that. See, but I think of them as like more chewy. But now as I continue to think about it, I picture them more as like the things that are in like bubble teas, like those. Orbs.
Oh yeah.
So like when you bite into it, like just like a bunch of juice
Tapioca
squirts out. So I would just imagine that's how that would be.
I had to dissect an eyeball in biology, and I'm just thinking about gushers. It's real gross.
What was the craziest thing you wore during freaky sexy time? I was pleasuring myself once, and I had my Iron Man mask on. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
You're
I'm
not
totally
though.
Kidding.
You're not though. Don't you lie to me right now.
I am. I promise.
Don't you? You're not. I believe it.
I really am kidding. Like,
sure. Mm-hmm. Wasn't it you that brought up your Star Wars dildo, your Harry Potter? Pass. We'll come back to this. I have to think.
Okay. What do you believe was one of the most missed opportunities in your life?
That's so rough. I think I could have been a director, like a film director.
Really?
I think I could have written and directed some really cool movies, and I just never even knew it was an option until much later in my life. Like, I am pretty freaking confident that I could have made it.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
As someone who's relatively, like, obviously younger than you, like, I haven't been through college yet. Like, I don't have a job, really. So
the world is your oyster.
I don't think I have had a whole lot of missed opportunities. You know what I mean? Maybe I have, and I just can't think of any.
I feel like what I should say is something like, I should have spent more time with my father, which I absolutely wish, but like, I think I'm very happy with how my life played out.
So am I. Like, I'm okay with everything that's happened. I think that maybe not my missed opportunity, but somebody missed an opportunity with me, and
You missed that snack.
hey, they messed up. Not my fault.
Hey, you're living the dream now. Look at you. Yeah, no, I had a good. Everything with my Faja was fabulous. We had a good relationship. We were really good friends, and so I feel like I didn't really miss too much there. I had a very fulfilled life with my dad, and then yeah, I think it just would have been career because like
Yeah.
I'm okay with my job, but like there are things I'm passionate about that I didn't realize were options for careers.
That sucks, but I mean, it makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
that happens.
I also would like to be a voice actress. I don't know what they say
I feel like you
anymore.
would be good at that.
Because I feel like I have a child voice forever. Like I can just, it would have been like a Timmy Turner deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could be any artist and perform a concert/show, who would you be? Who would it be? And what would you be performing? So I don't really know. Like, is it like you as like you take the role of some like an artist that already exists?
I think so.
Okay.
Honestly, like my first thought is what I'm going to go with, and that would be Daft Punk.
Really?
Yeah, can you imagine how fun that would be? It would just be a party with like the most amazing light show.
Yeah.
Like I know I DJ, so I'm not trying to be insulting. I know that DJing is hard, but like if you already have your set ready, like there's not that much room for error. Like artists that forget their lyrics on stage, you know, like I don't
Yeah.
have that problem. Or like that,
Exactly.
like, you break an instrument, or like you mess up notes. Like it's a little bit different, you know. So there'd be less pressure. It'd be more of a party, and gosh, what great artists they are.
Yeah. I think I would have to pick 21 Pilots.
Amazing, but so much pressure.
Yeah, but I think that that's why, because like I want to, from being in the audience,
Yeah.
I want to experience being on stage and hearing like the roar of the crowd and like everyone singing along, because
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
true.
most like in that like I've ever felt
Heartwarming.
like in like I've been to plenty of concerts, like enough that I know like what a concert is like, and there's just something about their concerts that puts you in like a different state of mind that I think being on stage probably makes it 1,000 times more like just more amazing.
Yeah, there's so many videos of Tyler Joseph just like crying while people are singing back his lyrics to him, which I think would be amazing. But I guess I was thinking more like this would be fun because anything 21 Pilots related is really heavy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd be prepared for that.
I think I could do it. Maybe.
Same with Paramore. Like, God, that show, they put on quite a show, but I don't know if I'd be ready for the weight of that.
Okay, fair
so
enough.
I would go like party mode.
Yeah. All right, makes sense.
Yeah.
If Rated E for Everything could only have one speaker, who would be kicked, Chanel or Carl?
Well, here's my only argument. Okay, so I would pick you. Like you would stay. I would pick you
okay.
to stay. I would go. The only reason I'm not choosing you to stay is because you don't edit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't pick myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. I edit, and now Hannah edits it's all Hannah now.
Yeah.
It was me.
Like, if I had the program, I would do it. Like, it's not like I wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the only reason I would pick me before you.
Yeah.
Other
No,
than
makes
that,
sense.
God bless you.
Bless you.
Other than that, I think you kind of carry the show.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Why do you think that?
You got the weight on your shoulders, man.
But why do you say that, though?
Because you got the energy.
All right. I guess. I don't know.
I think so.
I'm just trying to be... I always put other people before myself, so I would pick you every time.
I would pick you just because I wouldn't want you to leave.
Thanks. Whipped cream or chocolate syrup in bed?
I would pick whipped cream. I feel like it's less messy,
I agree.
less sticky.
To be honest, I would pick neither.
yeah.
Because I'm just like that. People like someone
I'm an
be like,
adult. I have sheets that I don't want to ruin. Like,
right? Like, it's chocolate syrup. Like, I feel like that would just be atrocious.
yeah, no, that'd
God.
be horrible.
And I would honestly hate to have either one of those things like on me. besides like eating it, like on my body, it would just feel like sticky and gross.
I don't think I would care about that. I just like that seems like a lot of work. Unless you have like a plastic tarp that you reuse, then,
That would be ideal.
Yeah, then okay, I get it. I'm in. But like probably whipped cream seems easier.
Yeah,
it's lighter, less sticky. Still sticky, but less.
Yeah, I would say whipped cream as well for me. Similar reasons.
Yeah.
But ideally neither.
But also
kind of lame, but I don't know. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You like what you like.
Yeah. What turns you on?
Shoes, left-handed people, nice hands, nibbles on the ears, Emma Watson, Ryan Reynolds.
Fair enough.
Taron Egerton.
Same.
Right. I mean, how could you not?
I like people with glasses.
Thanks.
Nice eyes. I know that's lame, but eyes are important.
They are.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the first thing I see when I look at people.
Yeah.
And people always say that I'm weird because I always look people directly in the eye when I'm talking to them. And they're always like, I never do that. And I'm like, I don't know. I like to make eye contact.
I think I do both. I mean, fair share of both.
Eye contact is important.
It's only gay if there's eye contact.
I don't really know. I don't have a whole lot of like, she's got a great ass.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
No, just take that out.
The little V that men have that are cut. That's hot. A great personality.
Yes, I love those as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Love that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you have a good personality, I'm in. On the real though, if you are just shit at like having good conversations, I don't know. Emotional intimacy turns me on.
There you go. Hey, that's a thing. I'm the opposite. I think everyone's attractive.
The last question, I know what it is, so go ahead and ask it.
What is your most elaborate fantasy?
Freaking. So, sexy times with Scarlett Johansson on the set of Invengers.
It sounded like you just said Invengers, and I'm down for that to be the title of this video. Invengers.
Ideally, it's the first one, and this is gonna get really interesting.
No, it says elaborate, so let's hear it.
The moment like when like she and the Hulk are like about to like fight each other kind of thing, like when she's running away from him, when she like falls down,
yes,
all that thing, like that moment right there when she's like, I'm like, and then I come up and I'm like, I'll protect you, baby, and then it's like in that little shitty hallway of the helicarrier with all the pipes and like the cold metal, and it's just like that's what happens. But it's not Scarlett Johansson. It's basically Black Widow, but it's Scarlett Johansson. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like I mostly just want to have sex with Black Widow.
Okay.
But also Scarlett Johansson too.
So her dressed as Black Widow.
Yeah, and I just want to like casually unzip that skin tight leather suit, and ideally she's not wearing anything under there. That's my fantasy.
I don't
anyway.
think you can.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would show through.
Yeah, so I'm just like, what you got? What's under here? I want to find the secrets.
Oh no.
And then my other one is
I love that you have these like laid out, like you're ready. I was like trying to think of one and you got this.
You might not know who this is. This is a Star Wars one. So her name she's a Jedi Master, Alaya Sakura.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that this is animated.
No, this is real life.
Oh, then I have no idea.
She's from the movies.
Okay.
To refresh your memory, in Revenge of the Sith, she's on a planet with a bunch of like flowers and stuff, and then all the clones start shooting her, and then after she falls, they keep shooting her, and like the lights flash on the.
Dear Lord. Okay.
Yeah, it's intense, but she's hot, and she's like a Twi'lek, and she's blue. She's got a nice like low cut outfit, and I dig it. And it would definitely be in like the Jedi Temple, in like the main like area where all the Jedi, like
where
the
all the
council
children
are. where all the Jedi Council meets, and they would all be sitting around watching. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Nope. That's it. Yep. And the holograms just watching you.
They would be cheering me on.
Like, yes, bro.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? The Wookiee is something else in this case.
Oh my God. I gotta go. I actually adore that you had these like so well thought out already.
I sort of like read it and I was like, man, like that would be cool. Like these sort of just popped in my head now, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, that would be sick. Like that would be top notch.
Oh man, let's go. A nice evening out.
Just make it lame, why don't you?
Nice,
God, mine were so graphic and violent.
A nice evening out, eating out. Dinner.
Jesus.
Gal Gadot.
What'd you say?
Gal Gadot.
Oh,
Emma
okay.
Watson. Taron Egerton.
Holy moly. That sounds like a party.
It is.
Can I just watch?
Sure. Absolutely. You're invited.
Wait, who did you say? Gal Gadot, Taron Egerton, and...
Emma Watson.
Okay.
Who I all respect as artists, actors, and individuals.
Same.
But wow, what a great night out for dinner. That would be just dinner.
Now you got me thinking of another one.
Oh, do tell.
Just like a nutso sex party with like all my favorite actresses.
Like leave your shoes at the door and here is the ecstasy. Let's go.
Scarlett Johansson makes an appearance again. Jennifer Lawrence is there.
Oh, nice.
Shailene Woodley.
Throw in Demi Lovato.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Emma Watson's there as well.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's there as Deadpool.
Clean cut Justin Bieber.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but just like he's there, like Ryan Reynolds is there, like in his Deadpool outfit, and he's just like.
See, I want none of these people dressed up. Just come as you are.
Oh no! Like I want everybody else fully naked, but
just
I want Ryan Reynolds in full Deadpool garb. That would be ideal.
I want him narrating.
Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, that's sort of what I was thinking. I have to go to my list.
Oh, I have a list too. Wait, mine's a list of pictures though. What is yours?
Just a list of names.
Oh, pathetic. Joking.
Oh, how could I forget that? Alexandra Daddario would also be there. I don't know if you know who that is.
I have no idea.
Oh, well, trust me.
Look at my first 3 pictures on my list.
Gal Gadot. And also Megan Fox would be there.
Me. Indifferent.
And probably Zooey Deschanel.
Interesting. Too innocent, like looking for someone I would have picked, but
I feel like she's a freak.
Probably.
I'm actually gonna delete somebody just because, like.
I know. All right, I'm just gonna list some names now. We're having a party with this one.
So I had Amber Heard on my list, but that was pre Johnny Depp stuff.
Okay.
Like I would still like have sex with her, but
man.
I just don't think I would enjoy it. Like I think it would be like really angry and just
shut up. All right, so Gal Gadot, Todd from David Dobrik, like
okay,
he's like the perfect specimen. Tom Holland, the girl that plays Sabrina.
Oh,
there's a model. His name is Stephen James.
Okay.
The guy that plays the main character, well, the second main character in Sabrina, he plays Nick.
Never watched him.
He's here. Just get you some of that.
Oh, a word.
Here you go.
That is
pretty boy.
That's nice.
Anthony.
That's Alexandra Daddario, by the way.
Me. For me. Meh.
Interesting.
Anthony from Queer Eye. Justin Bieber. Emma Watson. Neymar. Shamar Moore.
I don't know who that is.
Criminal Minds.
Okay. Oh yeah, that guy.
Schmidt. Shawn Mendes. Andrew Garfield. Ryan Reynolds. Chris Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth. This is horrible.
It's a good time.
The lead singer from Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Cavill. Tyler Joseph. Josh Dunn.
That is expansive.
Nick Jonas. My goodness.
Natalie Portman.
Chris Evans.
She's on my list. Chris Evans is there too.
Natalie Portman's a good one. That's it. That's my list. Was that extensive enough? Did I make it?
I don't know. Yeah. Sounds like a lot.
Ooh, and Morena Baccarin, Deadpool.
Oh yeah. And also
Lee Tompkins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who I'm talking about.
Marina, the last name starts with a B, I think.
It's like Baccarin, Baccarin, something like that.
I also want Anna Kendrick at mine.
Oh, fun. fun. She would be fun. This is horrible. It's like it could be a legitimate fantasy, and we're like celebrities. Like what is personal?
Oh, is that what that was?
I don't know. It just
said
said fantasies. If we're going that way, just I want to be really good at ropes, like really good.
I just want to be good enough.
Oh my god, you poor boy. So sad. Okay, well, that's all the questions we got today. And thank you so much for the people that wrote in and went out of their way to write the anonymous ones. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you want to get more in depth, more crazy, more weird, whatever, we'll do it again. Just let us know.
Sorry that I'm a sexual deviant who wants to have sex with so many celebrities at a gigantic orgy. I shouldn't apologize. I don't give a shit.
No, it's whatever. Everyone does. It's just we say it out loud.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out our Patreon, www.patreon.com/ratedy for everything.
You can get exclusive content and also choose our topics.
Yeah. Thank you guys for messaging us again and sending in these questions. We're probably going to do that a couple more times because
that was fun.
This is fun. So just keep ideas in mind if you have questions for us that you might want to message and comment on our Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any of that so that we can...
Or this anonymous link will always be open now.
Oh, yeah.
It is www.qooh.me/ratedE.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.